Hello, my friends, my family, my fellow artists, my fellow musicians, my fellow veterans, my fellow actors, my fellow boaters, and my fellow dog lovers. Welcome to Blog 30. It's a beautiful day. It's hot inland. Talk about that in a minute. Last week's blog, I mentioned I didn't know what Bible paragraph it was that said, I give you the uh, fruit of the tree for food and the leaf of the tree for medicine. So thank you, my friend Tricia. Genesis 1:29, I gave you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. And Ezekiel 47:12, seeing you all after 3 years. Oh, that was me. That's the fruit of the tree in the leaf of the tree for medicine. Anyway, I've gotten to see a lot of you this week, and I've tried some great food here. To my fellow artists at Rhode Island School of Design, my alumni, and my fellow students, I'm going to be doing some plein air painting, and I'll let everybody know where I'm going to be if you'd like to go. Right now I'm in Warwick, and there's a tree behind me. I don't know if you can see it in the video. It's actually an old dead tree, and it's all twisted, and it's going into the water. It reflects into the water really nice when the tide comes up. That's Narragansett Bay behind me, and I'm trying to catch the light just right so it hits the tree, so I have really nice shadow and really nice light, and I get a lot of nice value into it. Anyway, that's going to be one of my other paintings. I'm working on a painting in the studio, which I've been working on for a while, about the Ukraine, but not the politics, about the suffering and the hope with the people who have lost their homes. Imagine if that happened to us. Anyway, I won't go into a lot of that. I pray for them every day. I ask you all to as well. After 3 years spent in my cabin, mostly because of the pandemic, but also because I had radiation and I couldn't go near anybody. Not because I was going to glow green, but but because my system was compromised. For some of you, just to let you know, I write a journal every day, and 100 years from now, when my art is actually worth more than it is now, my grandchildren will read it. It's got a lot of things about my inspiration, how I see things. Us artists, we look at the world through a different set of eyes, and we see things others don't see. Value, shading, shape, composition, but we feel those things as artists. So I wanted to share that with you. So since 1993, I've been keeping my journals. Some are good, some are bad, some are creative. They're revealing. And it's mainly so many years from now, my grandchildren will get to know me. I've got hundreds of paintings all over the world, and they'll get to see some of them. Also, by the way, my website, lawrenceolearyjr.com, I have some little lessons for those who just want to start painting in perspective and composition. And I've got some advanced classes in the video. I did it all myself. If I had a camera operator, it probably would have been good. If anybody wants to be my camera operator, let me know. I don't get any money for these things, but I did this how to make greens, which is one of the most complex mixes anybody has in the art world. And I make green out of a cool yellow and a warm yellow, and I use a cadmium red also and I use a cool blue and a warmer blue, like cerulean blue and ultramarine blue. But we can talk about that. Got any questions? Please pass this along to your friends. This blog, I like answering questions. This is my social life, because I haven't hugged anybody really, except Mom and a couple of people since I've been here, because I couldn't resist myself, because I'm afraid of getting COVID. You know, in my blogs also, life changes and how I handle things, and I feel my creative process. I've got grandsons that are really creative. My son, Matt, he's been drawing. I sent him some drawing stuff. My friend Gilda, she's in She's in a place in Coventry, assisted living, and she writes and draws, and so I sent them both art kits. Um, my son also is learning how to play different instruments. I'm pretty proud of him. He's kind of doing a lot of what I did, and he's in his 40s. He plays bass pretty good. Actually, this area that I'm in right now, there's going to be a fire pit here every Saturday in a few weeks, and I'm going to be playing guitar, and I invited some of my fellow guitarists, and like Kim and Billy and Donna and Janice. Janice, I had lunch with her today. I haven't seen her in a long time. Masterful hairstylist. And by the way, she didn't do this. My brother Wayne cut my hair. It was really long down to here, and he's been cutting his own hair for years. He's my Irish twin brother. Trying to get a lot of stuff into a short video, so I don't want to bore anybody. So I went to Huck's Filling Station in East Greenwich, brand new place. It's got unique foods there, and what I did is I ordered a little of every of the appetizers, and they've got these fruit drinks that just blow your mind. One sip in it, it's like an explosion in your mouth, and it stays tasty for a while. Anyway, that's Huck's Filling Station. I met my friend Bill at Whitford on the Water restaurant, and when I was here, I got a lobster sandwich. I love lobster, and you don't get that down south. You don't get lobster, you don't get fish and chips, you don't get quahogs, you don't get lamb cakes and chowder. So I've been making up for that, and wieners. And I haven't been able to find a taco place down there either, so I'm probably going to get a taco. So my friend Bill, we had a really nice lunch, and my friend Holly and Sandy, we met, and I do everything outside, by the way. These restaurants you can eat outside. I met them at Goddard Park, and we had a wonderful picnic lunch. They're two of the most wonderful sisters you'd ever want to meet in your life. Let's see. Those of you who are musicians, I teach bass guitar. One of the reasons I like to teach bass guitar is one of the highest demand people for every band is a bass guitarist, and I love playing bass. And if there's two guitars here in a few weeks, I'll play bass. The pandemic really has taken away so much socially. I didn't realize how much I really miss people. I've been in the cabin of my boat traveling down the south, but I got a wonderful art studio and a magnificent dog, Kibo. And Kibo's birthday was Tuesday. He was 9 years old, right, Kibo? He's a happy boy. He turned 9 years old, and you're still as handsome as you always have been. Yeah. I want to see you all. I'm trying to be careful. Big shout out to my brother Glenn and Kelly. Just got engaged. They're going to be married. That's super, super, super wonderful. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some plein air painting. I'll let my fellow students at Rhode Island School of Design, if you would like to meet me and paint with me, let me know. You can find my email either at the Rhode Island School of Design or go to lawrenceolearyjr.com, and you can send me a letter from there. But that's also my website, so if you subscribe, you'll never get junk. What you will get is whenever I do a new painting or I post a new lesson. I'm working on a whole series of understanding art, and that's going to be really, really good. I got a great idea about auctioning off some of my artwork because I have quite a bit. But the pandemic, as many of my fellow artists have experienced, nobody was going to the galleries, so the galleries where I hung my stuff. I tried online stuff. I'm not really a really good marketing person. I wish I was, but it's hard. All of us entertainers, whether we're artists, musicians, I taught martial arts for years. A lot of my fellow students became instructors, and their schools are suffering because we're in different times now, especially this monkey pox stuff going around, and they're saying now an animal got it. So another place, going back to food, I kind of bounce around a lot. My mom loves Davenport's in Cumberland, and they have outside dining as well, but they have absolutely delicious buttered hot lobster rolls. So I try to see Mom every week, and we'll pick up something like that. And I'll be seeing Linda and Lisa and Travis and Katie hopefully this weekend. I try to go over there. That's my best friend Larry's, who passed away, his family, and they're like family to me as well. So share my blog. It's not a secret. I'm really happy that a lot of you folks have sent me really nice emails and texts and letters saying how much you enjoy it. And I enjoy doing it because you all are enjoying it as well. And like I said, if you got any questions, put them in the comment. I'll be hitting the water again down the road with my. I travel on a 40-foot. Oh, it's 37, but it's 40-foot LOA. That means length overall. Trojan International yacht is what it's called, and it's got a pretty wide beam, and I got a really nice art studio in there. And I'll sit on the back wherever I'm at, and I play music at night. I'll play everything from soft jazz to rock and roll to classic country. I like all kinds of music. There's just a couple I won't get into, but you know, my brother Ron is a fabulous musician and singer. My brother Glenn sings great too. My brother Rick, he's a hot ticket. He says, "Yep, my brother Larry plays guitar, my brother Ron plays drums, my brother Glenn sings and plays bass, and I play the stereo." And Wayne, thanks for cutting my hair. He did this all in, I don't know, a couple of minutes in his driveway. And anybody who knows my brother Wayne, you've got to see what he's done to his yard. He's created a really beautiful ponderosa there. And he takes care of his honey every day, Ginger. And she's battling with the Alzheimer's, and we pray for her every day. And he's such a great guy. I could not do what my brother Wayne does. He's an amazing brother. All my brothers are, and all my children, and Kibo. We all love our dogs. Anyway, I don't think I feel like I forgot something, but if I did, I'll put it in next week. God bless you all, my friends, my family, my fellow artists, my fellow musicians, my fellow actors, my fellow veterans, my fellow boaters, and all of you dog lovers. I love you all, and till next week, you take care. And remember, try to make the last word you say to everybody that you love them. That's real important, because there might not be a tomorrow, and most likely there will be, but if there isn't, you made an important statement. So, God bless you all. Take care. Say goodbye, Kibo. Speak. Kibo, speak. Hey, Bud. Kibo. Speak.